Something like that. Shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. There's John with a big old red beanie, and welcome to another episode of Beer Belly.
Yeah,
Boy, that's
the podcast.
the belly of beer. Yes.
Yes. It's a podcast. We record. We definitely do that. Sometimes we don't. We just get drunk for the fun of it. But
right.
God, I look like Casper. I think I'm gonna turn down my brightness.
Yeah, probably turn it down. There you go. You looked a little more natural a second ago. That's a little better. Yeah, not quite as washed out. Well, today is another interesting take on what we're going to be drinking.
Oh,
yes. Typically, we try to drink beer on this show, but every once in a while, we do like to mix it up. If we get suggestions to drink certain types of alcohol or liquor, well, listen, this is John's idea, though, I do believe, which was to drink some hard seltzers. Obviously, they've made a huge wave in like the alcohol industry over the past few years. And so we're just going to get into it and compare them. Yeah. We planned on picking up more, but AJ could not find an individual can.
You should have just bought the 12-pack.
Not worth it. Not worth it.
You let me down. We could have watched you chug 11 of them.
Right. Well, my dad's feeling under the weather. I'm hoping I don't end up feeling under the weather. So with that, I was like, no one's going to drink them. They're just going to sit in there and get bad. They're already not great.
Yeah, exactly.
They're already not.
You don't have to worry about your dad drinking.
Probably not. I imagine if you were feeling 100%, I'd give him a day or two, and then sure enough, those things would be gone.
You think he'd drink those too? God damn.
I've seen him do
That's a man with the plan.
I think it was like Christmas time last year. I had bought like a couple 12-packs of different seltzers and stuff for my sisters and wine coolers, and my dad ended up drinking what was left. Well, he and I worked together, but yeah.
Nice. We've killed our own box of Trulies.
Absolutely have. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, we've talked about that slightly
so,
on the show. Well, that said, which one should we start with? They're both 5%, but one is a bit bigger than the other.
That is a good question. They're both hard seltzers. They're both artificially flavored, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do the Truly.
Let's do the Truly.
It's the bigger one.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I've had a Truly. Oh, yeah. Duh. We had it.
Yeah, we killed the box.
On New Year's Day. You're right. Oh, that was such a bad decision, too. I did not need to go that far. It smells okay.
This is probably going to be the most burpiest episode we've had, too.
Probably. I know, being a seltzer and everything. Well, to the burps. We'll see what happens.
To the burps.
Yep.
So, I taste all of the Splenda.
I know, right? We're gonna get diabetes from this one.
You don't get it from Splenda. You get cancer from Splenda.
Oh, there you go. Oh, is that all? That's not so bad.
Then. Well, that's it. It's not cancer. You a bitch if you're scared.
Oh, here the burps are coming already. Slightly.
There it is. So, I think I've told you this story before, but when I'm like full grizzly man, John, I have a tendency of covering the top of the cans. And because this was probably when I was like 25, 26, I was driving to school. Sure. I had a Red Bull, sugar-free, because that's what I used to drink a lot of, still do.
Work it.
And I'm driving. I'm like, okay. And then my mustache gets stuck in the
I remember you saying that.
The top open. And I mean, it was either pull the can with the hair or figure something out while I'm driving. I lost a few hairs.
I was gonna say, were you just like driving and people driving by you would just see a can hanging from your mustache?
I was like
on
this.
Occasion?
I was like this until I just got to the point where I was like, and then,
do you think if you would have let go of the can, would it have hovered and hung by your mustache hair?
Oh, I think I would have probably been missing half of a mustache. It was a full can, 12 ounces.
Oh, yeah. If that wouldn't have done it, this big boy would have.
Yeah.
Again, for size comparison, AJ Melon to freaking can. It's gigantic.
Huge.
Oh, I already probably need to wear the largest size of hat there is. So if that's anything.
How trash do you think we're going to get after these?
See, now there is one thing. This has 5% alcohol by volume, but it's also gigantic in a 25-ounce can or 24-ounce can.
24.
And then we have another one. So I'm feeling I think we're gonna feel pretty good by the end of this.
Yeah.
We're gonna be nice and tousy.
Like I was telling you before we started recording, I literally have basically had nothing to eat. I'm on that starve myself all day so I can enjoy dinner kind of diet.
Oh my god, that ultimate intermediate.
But dinner wasn't ready yet.
Sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say I'm intermittent fasting because I have my Velveeta at like 12. It's just I'm just trying to be at a calorie defect at this point.
By Velveeta, do you mean like the macaroni and cheese and all that?
No, Belvita.
Oh, Belvita, what's that?
It's like whole grain snacks. I need my poop to be solid, so
yeah,
31-year-old man.
Those whole grains are gonna tear everything out of your intestines.
I need that fiber.
I need to be like this.
I need to be like this. Yeah,
your colon's gonna sound like this as you're taking a dump tonight.
Oh man, I did it before the podcast. It was
very good. It's gonna be like a nice solid, just like that, easy peasy. It's gonna be like a water slide over there.
I need to figure out how to position it, but I like moved my shit around, so like the bookshelf.
I see.
Has the alcohol, but I
nice.
I think I need to really position it better, or my big ass body isn't covering it.
Right, just move your big ass body to your right, and you'll be good. But you'd have to take the microphone with you. There you go.
Like this, AJ. Can you
like
hear
that?
me?
Like that. God damn this show. I'm excited for this episode, though. We've been talking about doing seltzers for a while now, and I like this recent. I don't want to call it a season because we're only 25 episodes in, starting today.
That's a season. That's an anime season.
There you go. That's actually, sometimes it's a full anime in general. But yeah, I would say this more recent block of like 4 episodes or so, we've started to experiment with things that we've been touching on things that we've been wanting to. Like we did the 32-ounce episode last episode. We also did our revisit of Buzzballs, the Resurgence.
That one wasn't bad. Buzzball, the sequel, the trilogy.
That might need to be the name for the third time when we go back to Buzzballs again down the road. Again, though, call to action from last episode. 1, if you have scary bathroom stories, let us know at BeerBellyPod on Instagram and Twitter. BeerBellyPod@gmail.com if you want to keep it more private like that.
Keep it private with us, but we'll announce it to the world.
Yeah, if you're comfortable with us talking about it on the show, let us know. I just want
Greg said not to say Greg's name.
Yes, I know, right?
that's what's gonna happen.
I know, right? I'm sorry, Gregory. I mean Elizabeth. Sorry. Took the most wicked dump of her life. It's nice.
So AJ.
It's not bad. This is more flavorful compared to a White Claw in my experience, but we'll see.
I will agree with you in the sense that this is definitely more Splenda-y. I don't know if that's better. That's the thing. I'm just not a fan of I have never been a fan of Diet Cokes and stuff because you can just taste the fake sugar, and that's the issue with these. Unless you want to be a skinny bitch, then you drink them.
let's just compare right here. So for a full container, there's 210 calories in this bad boy for 24 ounces. And then there is only 1 gram of sugar and 1 gram of added sugar. So it's not that bad, really. It's not that bad.
There's something giving it that sweet fake taste, AJ.
I know. I know. It's something. And that maybe they don't consider vitamin D. Maybe they don't consider high fructose corn syrup to be sugar. Oh, and there's stevia in there as well. Stevia sweetener.
There it is.
That's what we're getting.
And I've been saying Splenda. It's the same shit. They both give you cancer.
They say stevia is slightly healthier. It's artificial. I don't really care. It's all bad. It's all going to give us a third leg one day. So,
it's 2021, baby. What isn't artificial nowadays, right?
Right. Let me see here. We got, just to name a few. Oh, you know what? We have some nice sodium citrate, so that can't be bad, really. Some good old citric acid. Well, that's kind of common. But yeah. And lemon juice concentrate. Wow. So there's actual kind of real lemon juice in here. Go figure.
Well, you say you end it with concentrate. That's not real.
Yeah. Real-ish.
Don't lie to yourself. We're drinking shit. It's not beer. It's not good beer. It's shit that I like.
Liquid third foot giver. That's what we're getting.
I'd be a liar if I said I haven't bought more of these than any of my friends. The White Claw Mango.
I'm sure you have. You were on a roll with White Claw a while back ago when you're on your diet.
When I was dieting and I wanted to get drunk still.
There are episodes of this show where you would talk about your drinking habits with White Claw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd work out and then I would down a White Claw, shower, down the second White Claw. And when I say down, I mean done within 2 minutes.
Just crush it.
And then chill on the third one. And by then, Papa was feeling good.
Very nice. I recall you saying that sometimes you would follow it up with like a nice glass of whiskey to cap it off.
Yep.
Nice. See, that sounds like a good way to go. You do the whole skinny bitch thing with the White Claw. That's great. Skinny bitch diet. It's lovely. And then you follow up with something a little more gentlemanly with a nice glass of rye whiskey or bourbon, whatever.
Got to remind myself I'm fancy. I went to Tustin Brewing Co. yesterday. 2 days ago.
Okay.
2 days ago. And they only had the Old Town, but the Old Town was really good this time. I'm usually not a fan of it.
Oh, nice. It's the lighter of the 3 IPAs they have right now, right?
They only have one IPA right now.
Wow.
It's definitely one of the lightest they've made. But they also have a new brewmaster who recently took over like 2 or 3 months ago. And I was actually reading some comments of people saying, bring back the old recipe for Old Town. And maybe that's why I'm enjoying this one a little bit more. So the beers you and I have had have been from the new brewmaster.
That's nice. Okay. That's cool.
Which has been a lot. I remember when I first started going to Tustin, they only had like 2 IPAs for sure. And then this new brewmaster came and it's hazy after hazy after double after hazy. I'm in heaven.
No, seriously. I'm glad they were able to give the guy the job. That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. That's pretty rad. And the hazies they've been having there, the hazy IPAs they've been serving are not bad either. What's the last time I went there with Sin was a while back, like a few months back. Not even that long ago.
Just with you and Sin? Because we went recently.
That's true. What did we drink that time? That was also was that a Toil in Trouble?
Yeah, and we chilled on it. We were so hungover.
That was I think we might have briefly brought it up. But just the ending of our New Year's weekend that we shared together after we realized everyone was negative right before the trip. Pretty much we went and stopped at this place in Tustin, California called Tustin Brewing Co., as John mentioned, and we were so burnt out. We hardly ate too. I remember that. I was like,
well, we had lunch beforehand. And then we drove home, and then Yvonne was like, I want to keep on drinking. And then,
she was on a good one that day.
She wanted to celebrate. We were having a good weekend. It was our getaway from not being able to get away. Because we had plans to go to Palm Spring and party up there, but COVID, of course, stupid COVID.
We made it a good staycation no matter what, though. Like, I mean, once we knew everyone was negative, we went out to, or when you guys came over to my house. You watched me dance for a while.
Yeah, I did.
Probably shirtless. And then from there, the next morning, we went out to the beach and it was great. And we just stayed away.
And that was spontaneous. We messaged you guys at like 1. Y'all want to meet up. And then the hotel, and then the continue to drinking. And then the following day of continuing to drink. Fuck.
I thought about it, and that week in general. What's that?
I think we are.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a question you ask every now and then, and it still remains to be the case. Yeah, certainly. We could be worse, but we're not in that good shape either. Do I want to push it to worse? No, I'm okay. But
I do.
Oh shit, I forgot where I was going with that. I was gonna say something. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Oh my! Oh, you were talking about going to Tustin with your woman.
Oh yes, just that they had some other. They had this IPA that I have a name I didn't quite recognize. I had like a Toil and Trouble to start, and then I had some other IPA of a name I didn't remember, but it was really nice. It was like a strong. I think it was like a double hazy IPA. Sedentary, maybe. Yeah, that one's sedentary. Yeah, that one's pretty good too. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all their IPAs are at least very decent IPAs at the very least, you know. Oh, but I was saying,
and
so
the
yeah,
food
over
is
the
top
course,
notch.
yes, over the course of New Year's week or like the week of New Year's-esque, I probably was hungover about 5 times within like 7 days. I thought about it because you got to recall Christmas. I told you I hung out with you the day Christmas Day we met up to buy more beer, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I told you Christmas Eve I got obliterated like a fool. My brother-in-law was super awesome and let everyone have glasses of whiskey, and they had homemade really nice and fancy Moscow mules, which was super fun, adding your own cranberry and also like freshly cut rosemary in there. It was super classy and fun, and wild at the same time. But anyway, that was super cool. But I got trashed that night. Woke up the next morning. They gave me 2 glasses of champagne or mimosas to recover.
Nice. Doses and mimosas, my friend. Champagne and cocaine.
Is that how it works? Okay. Nice. Good to know. I'll drink to that.
Do you know that song? I'm sure you do, right?
By
Doses and mimosas?
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't know that song?
Is that the band?
Maybe not. Who is it by?
But you do know the song.
Of course. Doses and yeah, I got you.
Champagne and cocaine.
I never knew that was the follow-up line. Really, I never knew that was the follow-up line. Champagne and cocaine.
Yeah, it helps me to get through.
Wow.
Oh, I love that song. I got Yvonne hooked on that song for the longest.
That's freaking awesome. Did you find out who it was by? I don't remember.
I
thought it was them, but I'm probably wrong. I don't know.
Cherub?
Oh, yeah. Cherub. Yeah.
Cherub?
Like, I'll be your cherub to guide you. You finished the rest of the line. But anyway, dude, I got obliterated Christmas Eve. And then I want to say there was something in between New Year's Eve and that. But if not, then there's at least Christmas Eve. And then there's New Year's Eve. And then there's New Year's Day. And then the day after New Year's Day, that's at least 4 days where just AJ was hungover. It's awful. It's awful.
Oh.
My brain cells, I know I lost intelligence that whole week. Big time.
AJ, you say it's awful, but you don't stop.
Well, I'm not dumb. I'm not an idiot. I know my medicine when I see it. This is what keeps Daddy going.
That is good stuff.
So let me ask you this, my friend.
What's up?
Let me ask. Do you hear me?
Oh yeah, right now I do.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. If in the recording we end up sounding funky as hell, I apologize for any of the connectivity issues. But hopefully we can fix it in the edit. At least on my end, we sound good. So hopefully that'll be the case.
Okay.
I'm hosting this bad boy.
That's all that matters. I'll say that I know it's not me because Ultra Instinct.
Exactly. Let me see. Let me get a look at that shirt before I ask you my question. That's hot.
You get to go
really hot.
Yeah, that Ultra Instinct.
Watch the video episodes. I can't plug them enough. Just search Beer Belly Podcast on YouTube. Simple as that, baby. But anyway, actually, just a heads up, all links to socials and such are going to be in the description of every episode, whether you're watching on Spotify or listening on Spotify or watching on YouTube, whatever. Yeah, that's the case. But anyway, so have you watched? You had to have by now, I would hope, the trailer for Godzilla versus Kong.
I'm avoiding it,
sir.
I'm purposely avoiding it.
Okay. I respect
me.
That.
You're the one who got me into that shit. I never used to avoid trailers until I met you. No, you were doing it for some. Nah, bro. Nah. I want to say, God, I couldn't even tell you the first movie. I was like, I want to say it was Iron Man 2 or 3, maybe.
I think 2
What a
might have been a
terrible
little
movie to
early.
not watch trailers for.
I know, right?
I don't know.
You didn't miss much.
Awful movies. Both of those movies are bad.
They're not as good as they could have been. I'll definitely agree. I've been wanting to go back and watch Iron Man 3 only because I don't think I've ever seen it in its entirety since watching it in
Oh,
theaters
wow.
with you. So it would be interesting to go back to watch it. I remember
Save
it
your
not being great,
time.
but there was stuff that I liked about it. It was fun-ish.
Watch a better buddy cop movie like Rush Hour. It's what it is.
That's true. That's true. Rush Hour is pretty awesome.
How are you doing this?
Oh, excuse
I'm
me.
almost done. I don't know where
I'm
you're
at
at.
about like a
This
good.
went down
I think
so
I have a
fast.
good quarter of it left.
Oh shit! No, I'm like
Shall
right
we-
here.
Let's do a little chug-a-luggy then, or at least let me catch up with you for a sec.
Oh, let's do it. No, yeah, do it.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead, chug. Yeah, open the throat, AJ. Just let it go right in. No hesitation. Don't blink.
I used
Don't
to be
blink. I
so
don't like
good at that when I was younger. Back when I was just a pool boy, a cabana boy, in my younger years. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, I'm almost done. The trick is, AJ, to fill
Mhm.
your mouth with all of it and do it all in one swallow. That's how I chug.
Is that how you do it? Oh no! What?
Yeah.
When I was a child, when I used to, I mean, FBI, cover your ears and such like that. Mom, cover your ears. When I was a child, like 17 and 18 years old, oh, when AJ was a bigger dumbass, oh my god! I remember I used to. My friends and I, for whatever reason, we thought Sky vodka was the bee's knees. It was like the hottest shit you could get as far as vodka goes. We didn't know much back then. We were dumbasses. But
Young,
it was
broke, and
fun.
dumb, right?
Yep, young, dumb, and one of my buddies said it the best way possible. Biggest, cheapest was his motto.
Biggest, cheapest. I totally get that.
And I've had worse. I've had worse vodkas for sure. But Sky, I mean, nowadays I'll sip on it if it's there. But it's not my go-to.
It's still better than a lot of it, like UV, right? Or
oh yeah, I'm sure.
What's the other? Amsterdam? Is that the other one?
New Amsterdam. There's
that's the other
Gordon's. One. Oh, Gordon's.
I've never
it's
had
like
that.
Don't trust a person named Gordon. Gordon, if you're watching and listening, we see you.
Fuck you.
Stop it. Fuck you, Gordon. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
But anyway,
poor Gordon.
I know. No. Don't give Gordon any liberties.
No sympathy. Fuck
he knows what he did. You and your freaking vodka distillery. Fuck you. But anyway,
oh, man.
God, young AJ,
that was aggressive.
Used to take Sky vodka bottles and just go bink, and he would just be able to somehow open the hatch and just let it all flow. Just at one point, he just got really good at just letting it all go down. And I don't know how I was able to do it now. Like thinking back, I don't know how I was able to do it. Just reckless abandon.
I don't think that's bad.
Bottoms up.
That's so
obviously
bad.
I wouldn't chug all the whole bottle at once, but I would just be able to get amazing chugs at a time.
Now, this is something young AJ taught me, and I'm curious to know if it's still. I've never Googled it, so I want to know if your opinions changed.
Yes, you get more drunk when you pour it up your butt. Yes, that's true.
Oh no, I've done that. I know that. One time we went to a McDonald's, you, myself, and an old friend. We had just bought vodka, and you were like, ask for a straw, drink it through a straw. It'll get you more drunk. Fucking awful. Did we get
I think
more
just
drunk?
because it's easier to swallow because it's just continuously going down. Yeah.
But it doesn't make you more drunk. That's what you said back then.
I think because it gets you more drunk because you're drinking it faster than just doing sips at a time. That's why.
Your science has no proof to this.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember that day?
I don't know if I remember that day in particular, but I know I've utilized the strategy.
No, so let me bring back some memories. I feel like certain part will remind you. We ended up going to this was before your dad was living at that home that you're currently in. That's when.
How old do you think we were?
You were still working at Target. We were 20,
okay.
21,
like 21, 22. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we were young. And we parked in the driveway. We smoked. Then we went into your room and we played like Super Nintendo. And you passed out.
Oh, yes,
And the old friend definitely, he was like, "Can I have your burger?" And drunk AJ said, "Yeah." So,
I
so he ate
remember.
it.
I know where you're going.
Drunk AJ fell asleep. He woke up like maybe 20, 30 minutes later. He's like, "Where's my burger?" AJ,
The fuck's my burger?
you surrendered the rights to that burger. Oh man,
so bad.
You were so upset
bad.
too, but you agreed to it.
I remember being upset about it, and I to this day I still don't remember being like, yeah, go for it. That's some horse shit right there, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh man.
Let me pause just for a moment to let my dog out real quick. Be right back.
Cool. Now you got that damn song stuck in my head.
We're back. Do you? Nice.
Doses and mimosas. All right, I'm done with this bad boy, or I'm about to be.
I'm same here. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit more left than I thought.
Oh no, mine's done.
I'm good.
Now I will tell you this right now.
Yes, sir.
Not even buzzed.
Yeah, I'm good right now. I mean, I'm feeling silly because I'm hanging out with my boy, but otherwise I'm okay.
Boy, I will say that the Miller episode, when we recorded it until basically we were done, I was fine. But like 30 minutes later, I was like, I think I'm drunk. Not drunk, buzzed. I was buzzed. I felt it. Like it really hit me hard a little bit after.
It's a lot of alcohol all at once.
I don't think I've told you this, but I'm like super into a rhythm game right now. I have been for like the last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks, I would say, been super into this rhythm game.
Do share.
I think it's called Groove Machine.
Nice.
You've seen it. It's at round 1. It's like a game where you tap with your hands and then you can kind of do left and right with like the whatever the fuck it's called, the controls.
Okay.
And the first time I played it, it was when I went to round 1 when I went to Vegas recently.
I'm gonna look this up
because my girlfriend, my fiance, has a teddy bear winning problem. So it's a mandatory. We must go to. It's a mandate. Hey, she's great at what she does. So why would I not support it? But when I was
younger, I dated a girl who had the same obsession, but she wasn't good at it. So at least she's good.
It was costly with no prizes. Yeah.
So, we would. Oh no. The thing is, I would try to be a gentleman and try to get the prize, but it would cost even more money. Dear God.
Ooh.
That's such a cartoonish burp. Oh my God. Oh my God. Continue, please. I'm sorry.
I'm not very into playing crane. I mean, I think I'm pretty decent at them nowadays.
You're good. You're pretty good.
But I just don't. It's just not my thing. Mm-hmm. And we walked past the rhythm game section, and I've seen people play it. I'm like, I'm gonna play this, and instantly hooked. Instantly, the second I played that first game, they actually have the theme song to Gurren Lagann. The first one.
Oh, are you serious?
They only have one. It's a cover, but it's still a song.
That's sick, though. That's so sick.
The best part, there are certain parts of the rhythm game where you have to follow a line and you have to hit to the beats.
Is it Rhythm Heaven?
No. Look up Rhythm Game for Switch.
That's what I did right now.
That's what
Groove Coaster?
Groove Coaster, that's what it is. That's
with like the little girls on the cover.
I want to say there's little girls on the cover. That is FBI. Please don't listen to this.
It has like Hatsune Miku on the cover and stuff like that. Is it this one?
That's it. That's the one. That's the one. Sick. Oh my God.
I'll buy it tonight. I will buy it tonight. I'm so excited.
I am so hooked on it. And it's really cool because you follow a line and the line has like the beats and the way you need to hit the beats, whether it's left and right, up and down, or just hitting the beats on time. But there are parts where that straight line can go into like angles. And at the Gurren Lagann one, right at the very end, it spirals and it makes me so wet. Because it
Nice.
looks like it looks like the spiral from Gurren Lagann.
That's so cool. That's
Yeah,
so
they purposely
sick.
did it.
Are there different? I imagine there's different
Mhm.
difficulty levels too, right?
Oh yeah, I'm already at master. Like on a lot
Oh,
of the
really?
songs, I'm full on hooked.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been known to
I'm
appreciate a
bad.
rhythm
I'm
game
like,
here
I
and
got
there
the
in my
itch.
day, but okay. I'm
You might
not
like
bad at
this one
rhythm
because this
games.
one's going with.
It goes with the
Oh, get
beat.
good at this one. Yeah, exactly. You just hit it. You're just tapping to the beat. It's more fun, honestly, when you get to actually tap to the beat.
Oh, of
But
course,
the
of
Switch is a
course.
good substitute.
I feel you. Absolutely. Like, but before we go started, should we, or before we continue, should we get the White Claw out, my boy?
Let's do it.
So before, just because we didn't really mention it during the, or for the audio listeners, but we had the strawberry lemonade truly. Now we're moving on to the mango White Claw. So let's do it. Shall we?
Yeah,
Ooh,
this is easily my favorite hard seltzer. Period.
you have
Don't at
said
me.
that. Mango White Claw, you
Yeah,
have
and
said
I've
that.
had a
Yeah.
few of them now. Cheers.
Cheers. Not bad. You could tell a lot less artificial.
Right? That's what I was saying earlier. Tastes a little
So,
bit of mango, tastes a little bit of water, tastes a whole bunch of spite.
right. But hear me out though, dog. So, one interesting fact about this White Claw compared to the Truly had 1% or 1 gram of sugar and 1 gram of added sugar. This one has 3 grams of sugar and then 3 more added grams. So actually more sugar and not as much flavor. Crazy.
Less calories. The White Claw's less calories. It's also a smaller can though.
It is
So
also a
maybe if
smaller
it was the
can though,
same
to be
size,
fair.
they might be about the same.
Right. Well, this is
Did
about
you
five.
know?
This is about 5 ounces less, but yeah, correct.
Did you know, AJ, that there is a diet version of White Claw? I
Really?
don't know if you know that.
We should do that.
It's like you would think that this is the diet version of a seltzer,
Yeah.
but they have one where it's a typical can. I think is 100 calories, maybe 90, and the diet one is 75 calories. So,
Wow. Save your
but it has
75,
less
I guess.
alcohol too.
Oh, then I mean, I guess you have to see where the trade-off is at, you know? It like calorie per alcohol percentage volume, like the ratio, where's it at? Like where are you gonna get the most bang for your buck? I'd probably be fine just drinking
Exactly.
normal White Claw at this point. At that, you know what I mean? It's a little silly.
Yep.
That said, if I'm not
So
too
AJ,
drunk after
tell
this, I
us,
will be buying that rhythm game. Sorry, go ahead and continue.
please do. Tell us the sad thing that happened to you today. Tell us, just
Oh,
you know,
not that happened to
yeah,
me
there it goes.
only.
It hit him.
That happened to you also, sir. You know,
To
that
us.
happened to us. Not only the worst part is nowadays, thanks to this show, it's not only to you and I, but anyone that watches and listens, which is that
Yeah.
as of the airing of this episode, Pliny the Younger 2021 went on sale. John and I talked about it the previous episode. We might have even touched on it an episode or two before that. We wake up in the morning, plenty of time leading up to it. I tell John, you know what? I'm just going to refresh the page 15 minutes ahead of time just in case it goes on sale early by accident. It didn't. If anything, after refreshing, it went on sale about maybe 45 to 60 seconds after 11 a.m. hit. 11 a.m. PST, that is.
Yeah.
So we do
I
that.
was refresh.
Yep. I had my laptop open. I had my phone open. And well, try as we may, we are not going to have Pliny the Younger more than likely for this show. Sad.
AJ, this makes me so sad because this is the first time in like 3 years I'm not gonna have it.
I know.
Definitely gone out of my way to have it.
I mean,
I've made spontaneous trip to the brewery to have it.
there's still a chance that we could do that if we really wanted to. No.
We won't get that beer. They don't have it. They've said in one of their original blogs, they said that they were still thinking about sending some of the kegs to their I don't even know what it's called. They're vendors, like Colin said. But they confirmed on an Instagram post that they're not doing that. It's just basically whatever they're sending out is what they got.
It's so sad.
Fuck.
Yeah, we are fucked.
Oh my God.
I was so looking forward to featuring that on the show. You have no idea. You do know.
I know of a website that actually sells beers, although they're not supposed to. Wink, wink.
It's not for resale. Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna spend $40 on a Pliny the Younger. And I don't even think it'll be that cheap. Now let me ask you, AJ. Do you think bots had to do something with it, or do you think there was enough Californians who sold it out within a minute, within seconds? I love that they said 5 minutes. You full of shit.
Right. When I sent it to you, I said like 2 minutes or something like that. Because I thought
the same, but so was I. I was able to put one. I hit accept, and then it said you're on the line.
Yep. I saw the line progress screen on both my laptop and my phone, and my heart was breaking as it was happening. We were there waiting for the hour to tick over. But anyway,
my dad too.
Oh, he tried. Oh, good.
Yeah. He sent me a message. He was like, it sold out within 2 minutes. I was like, yep.
Yeah. So, good question. I did see that actually Russian River Brewing Co. did address that question on an Instagram post.
Yeah.
Where they were like, we understand that, people were questioning the validity of some of these sales. Not that Russian River Brewing Co. did anything wrong, but just the fact that
not on them.
They said at once the clock struck 11, they had 115,000 different accounts. 115K different accounts, and we were 4 of them, just you and I, 5 of them with your dad included, doing that. I mean, I don't know if there were bots involved necessarily, but I just think a lot of people did what we did, probably to a grander scale, so that way they could enjoy hopefully maybe 4 bottles instead of just 2. I just think people got lucky. People got luckier than we did. I'm sure connection speed has something to do with it as well. And, it is what it is. Unfortunately, it sucks. That said, I'm sure a lot of people who like scalp shit like that, there were probably a lot of scalpers and such as well, to where they had like teams of people. Yeah.
Easy, without a doubt. And they're going to make so much money from one bottle. I thought about selling one of my bottles last year. Mm-hmm. No, I drank it. Not worth it.
As you should. You're at the end of the day, sir, you're a fan and you love this beer and you appreciate and respect the brewing company.
My favorite beer.
So you're going to enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with that.
That is what makes me the most sad about it. It is literally my favorite IPA. Period. Yep. Period. I think Elder is a close second, but it's not number 1.
If only we had a little more clout with this podcast to where we could have potentially them just help us out. But obviously they're not going to do that. If they can't help out the vendors that they've had for fucking years, they're not going to help us. You know what I mean?
They're not. No. Hey, 4 years from now, we will be the biggest beer podcast there is.
And 4 years from now,
we might get lucky.
And 4 years from now, also our bellies will be beyond belief huge. But it is what it is.
Not if we're drinking these bad boys.
That's true. We're drinking these. So we're only drinking hard seltzers from now on. It's called Seltzer Belly. Welcome.
Seltzer Belly. Until the Younger is released. This is my formal protest.
Right. Exactly. Oh God. But yeah, it really hurt. I was in such a sad mood. When we didn't get it. I like had a wash of just disappointment. I really, 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 truly thought you were going to order one and I was going to order one and we'd have too many to go around.
Look at you. This is what I've sent my fiance at the time. AJ didn't get it either. I'm so sad. 2 sad faces. She asked whatever, and I said I have to wait until next year with another sad face. And these were the gifts I sent her. Can you see them?
Right.
That's what I felt.
It's
Sad.
true.
Broken
You
heart.
try to put on a happy face, but you can't.
Steve Carell crying.
Yep.
I couldn't.
Tried.
I was very sad.
I know. It's been a rough day.
Pretty disappointed about it.
It's been a pretty rough week, and this was just like the stamp on top of it. So fuck me.
Yeah.
Fuck us. But whatever.
It makes me sad. What makes me a little bit more sad.
Oh boy, let's get into it.
Just to burp up the story a little bit.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I can't take you to Rip. I can't take you to Rip on Saturday. It was like, it's finally happening. I'm taking AJ to a brewery that's like, they don't say it, but they basically specialize in IPAs.
And I've been wanting
Sad
to go to
days.
that brewery with you for months now, ever since you brought it up. I'm very sad.
We'll go. We'll go within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
I know.
Said,
I just
let me know when. I will find.
I was just really looking forward to this weekend and just having a great time, knowing, hey, you know what? We're good. We're safe. Let's fucking go. But whatever.
Yeah. It's okay. We will go. Like I said, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you and I are going to get kicked out of that place and going to have to drunk walk the beach.
I'll take it. Is it right by the beach too? Like right by it?
I mean, you literally cross the light and you're at the beach. It's at the beach.
So it's similar to Stag Bar, where it's insane. Like it's right there.
It's exactly. Exactly.
Jesus.
Except this place has good IPA. Stag Bar had one IPA. I'm not saying it's a bad IPA. I'm just saying Rip has more IPAs that are better.
and that's what I want, especially because, sir, I forgot that they actually specialize in it. Oh, I just wanted to go to a local microbrewery.
They don't say that. They've never said that. But when you have 8 to 9 IPAs, you specialize in it. You know?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, that is the trademark. Whether you choose to include it in your tagline or not, that is a specialization.
And this will be, because we're gonna go for sure at some point. This will be my third time going, and I will say the 2 times that I've gone, I've done the flights of the 8 IPAs. I believe it's 8. It might be 9. No more than 9, but I'm pretty sure it's 8. Trashed. So we're gonna do the flights, and I'm with you, so I'm really scared of what's gonna happen after the flights.
Okay, yes, especially because you mentioned the whole us being together doing it thing. Like if it's John and he's hanging out with his fiance Yvonne, it's gonna be, John's gonna have a great time. He's gonna be feeling good by the end of it, but he's not gonna get destroyed usually.
I know when to cut myself off. Typically I know when to do.
The problem is, I was gonna say, well, I was listening to you, but my thing is, the truth of the matter is that the thing is, when you and I get together, that's when there's a problem. Because we know how to.
There is no such thing as peer pressure with us.
It's consensual pressure.
We don't need it. Exactly.
We both know what the other wants. And so we're just gonna do it.
We're gonna give it to each other, because why not? We want to satisfy each other.
I know what you want, and you know what I want, and you know what you want as well. The problem is, in our friendship, we want the same thing.
This is what I'll say right now, AJ. Why did God have to bless me with loving boobies? Because if that wasn't the case, we would be married.
I would have wifed you up hard long ago, sir. Long ago. This is a friendship in over a decade in the making, so hard. I still have a lot of White Claw to go.
Oh no, I'm like right here, bro. I'm like less than half.
I'm catching up. I got about a third left. Continue. You were saying?
I'm excited. They got a black IPA. They got a white IPA. They have a terrible hazy IPA, but I'm gonna drink it with you. And the rest are pretty damn good. I'm telling you, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get hooked up. When I went with my father, we did the flight and we walked the beach. But because we knew we were gonna walk the beach, we decided to get a crowler of of something to go.
What?
Yeah.
So wait. How did you do that? What happened?
Well, I went with my dad, my mom, my fiance.
Did you walk? Did you walk with the crowler in your hand along the beach, or what happened?
No. So we went to a coffee place called Roasting Water beforehand, and we washed out the cups. And we got a stout. We actually shared a stout. So I mean, close enough, right?
I'm sure it was decently strong, at least, right?
Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, it was a stout.
Okay.
Ooh, you took the cake. I don't think I can beat that.
No, you had some great cartoonish burps earlier, and by cartoonish I mean hilariously powerful.
But to go back to the sadness of Pliny the Younger, it is sad, but I will say, I don't know if we're gonna actually say it right now, but I will tease that we have another top-rated IPA waiting for us.
Some might say officially some of the strongest IPAs, or just beers in general. Not strongest, but some of the most highly rated IPAs ever.
The one we're going to be drinking actually has a higher rating than Pliny the Younger. I think those people are full of shit. But I'll say it during the episode. I'm going to shut my mouth. The anger's already coming out.
That's going to be next episode, right?
Well, I'm going to be at my parents' Sunday, so I'll drop it off.
Okay.
I will definitely drop it off.
Sounds good.
But yeah, it'll be our next episode. It'll be 2 episodes from now, right?
An episode from now.
No,
it'll be the next episode after this. Yeah. So look out for episode 26. We have a very, very classy, not ironically, we have a very truthfully classy IPA episode coming up, and it's going to be super fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. I'll say this. I was so hyped to do it up until the Younger broke my heart. And then now it's giving me I am. Now that you brought it back up again, I have more positivity than I did 2 minutes ago and throughout the rest of the day earlier.
Do you have you had it before? No, right? Every time I've sent it to you, you haven't been lucky enough to get it.
We're not going to say the name, and no, I have not had it before. No. I don't think I've ever had anything by this brewery before.
This will probably be the 5th time I've had this IPA, believe it or not.
I hate you.
I hate you. My opinion, well, sir, first of all, I go out of my way. I've taken lunches and drove to places.
Make me be that third wheel.
Upstairs. Remember? It's open. Move upstairs for me.
Then you're going to have to bang the broom against the ceiling. Being like, hey, shut the fuck up there.
Well, the problem is it's going to be my fiance and Sin doing it.
Oh, yeah. Yep. They'd be like, did those motherfuckers spend the night together? They did, didn't they?
Again?
They definitely
Imagine
if we lived up and downstairs from each other, a floor away. That would be so bad.
The parties we throw with each other. The rhythm game that we will be into. I really hope you enjoy that rhythm game, by the way.
I plan on downloading it after we get done with this episode, to be honest with you.
Nice.
Granted, I'm not too buzzed to be able to appreciate it. I'm right here. Got a good little chunky boy.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you got of right quick.
I had to. Let me take one more glug first before we chug it off.
Okay. Go ahead. Catch up.
All right. Oh, all right. I'm caught up now. I think I'll be okay.
You want to finish this bad boy off?
Let's do it. To you, sir.
Cheers.
To not getting the younger.
Fuck the bots.
Fuck the bots. And to all of you scalpers out there, what the hell? We're just guys that want to enjoy the beer because we love the beer, not because we're trying to make a quick buck, you know?
Yeah, This is what I'll say. I am not a fanboy of Marvel, regardless of what you think, because of ST Geek, our other podcast. Follow us. But I will say
ST
that
Geek
I am
podcast.
a fan. I am a fanboy of Russian River.
You are? Well, yeah, you are in the IPA sense of things. You're not one to go for the Pilsners. You're not one to go for their Belgians, which is not, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what you like about them.
You know, I dislike Happy Hops. So even their IPAs.
Good choice.
So, oh, that was so good.
But there are some IPAs that you really do appreciate about them, which I respect.
Yep.
A lot.
Oh, man.
Well, then, sir, I want to let him know again. Just plug the socials one more time before we head out.
Yep. You can follow us at Beer Belly Pod on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook? Question mark?
Not yet, but Facebook's coming. If you guys want a Facebook account, let us know, so that way we'll just make one for you.
So on the Instagram and the Twitters, for sure. If you have any type of suggestions, we will basically drink anything. I think this episode and the previous episode will prove so. We drank a Miller. If you have not, a 40 of a Miller, but it's not. It's disguised as the 40. It's not a 40, but it is. Maybe it's not. Listen to it. That was.
What does that even mean?
Episode, the Miller.
You have to figure it out. Yeah.
And this episode we're drinking hard seltzers, because why the fuck not? It'll get us drunk. Again, suggest something. We'll drink it. The only rule we have is, as long as it doesn't make us blind, we will drink it.
But also we might still drink it.
Yeah, just send it. Send it over. And you can do that at beerbellypod@gmail.com. If you want to watch the live versions of us, which you should, because AJ is AJ and I might be AJ too. You'll only know if you watch the videos at Beer Belly Podcast, right?
On YouTube, yes.
YouTube. Search us at Beer Belly Podcast.
The problem, so the reason why I named us Beer Belly Podcast on YouTube is because there were actually multiple Beer Belly YouTube channels. They didn't get really any views or anything. Not that we do, but I just wanted to differentiate one, and then secondly, at least let people know what it is. So we went with Beer Belly Podcast. That is. So yeah, just if you want to watch the video versions, it's in every episode description. Also, just search Beer Belly Podcast on YouTube. Not a big deal, but the option's there for you if you want it. It is there. Yeah, that way you can look at John's questionable okay face, and then the glory that is mine. You're welcome. Very much so. That's the thumbnail picture right there. Thank you. Very good.
All right,
we need to make more time to do thumbnail pictures. What's that?
So down. Why don't you end us with a few words of AJ?
A few words of AJ.
Yes.
If you kick yourself in the butt, just remember that you are your own worst critic, and also just grab the person that's closest to you and make out with them. I'm sure they'll be okay with it. They'll be okay with it.
Definitely.
Let them know that Beer Belly sent you, and that's all there is to it. And of course, as John mentioned, fuck the bots. That'll do it for this episode. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.